and the words are a little backwards. But I feel like what this is telling you is to hold on. That's what I keep saying. Like what your just due is coming. Don't think that I feel like things have been moving really slow for you, Virgo, and it just seems like I keep hearing like, why me? Why is this happening to me? What did I do? And I don't feel like it's anything you've done wrong per se, but I just feel like you've been placed in a holding. I want to say holding cell. I hope none of you have gone to jail. Or had to go to jail, but I feel like that's just what it feels like. I don't feel like any one of you had to, but I just feel like you've been just waiting. You just been waiting right now. And so it's like whatever you're waiting on, maybe you're waiting on some news. You're waiting on this good news to come in. I do feel like the good news is going to come in and things are going to start to turn around for you. I feel like this is like the last thing that you needed before you can move forward. I feel like you're closing a chapter and I feel like you've learned your lesson. I feel like a lot of you are like a lotus flower coming out of the mud. I feel like you feel like you've been drugged through the mud from people or your situation, but you've learned a lot. I feel like and now it's like you're at a place of appreciation for this, because I feel like for a lot of you, like I said, that why me, why I don't understand, but now you're starting to understand why. And I also feel like with you, Virgo, is that you're going to be able to share your experiences with other people. I feel like other people are going to be willing to give to you to help you out. I feel like things are really on an upswing for you. Okay, so moving forward within your general advice, but your general card for the month is the card of the Hierophant, and this is you. No, sorry, it's Taurus, but it's an Earth sign. So I'm going to say that it's you this today because I feel like it's you. Okay, you, like I told you earlier, you're going to be sharing your experiences with other people. Look at you, you're sitting here talking. For some of you, I'm gonna tell you too. It's not really. It's either you talking to somebody or someone talking to you, or you talking to your younger self. You follow me? Okay. I feel like for some of you, this is like these people down here are the old yous. I said use because I mean multiple. Okay, because I feel like you've gone through so many stages within your life, and now you've been able to connect the dots together, and you are able to teach, and you've taught your young self something. Okay, you've mastered something, and I feel like it's only up from here. Um, there's something that has been you have there's a deep knowledge that you possess and a deep wisdom that you now possess about life, about people. You have a deeper understanding. Look, I like look at this lady's eyes. I don't know if you really can see it, but her eyes, she's looking down with to these children and she's teaching them. And the gaze that she gives them, it looks as if I'm telling you this. Maybe you're teaching your children this. Maybe that could be it too. Um, it's like I'm telling you this because I know that you're going to go through this. Okay, so it's like you're trying to hand down jewels of wisdom to children, or to, like I said, maybe you're talking to your inner child, that child from long ago, and you're trying to put some issues to rest. I feel like within your job situation, job is going to be good. Career, you have the solar plexus. I feel like everything you touch is going to have like a Midas touch. I feel like you are very motivated this month within your job. I feel like you may be rewarded for your efforts and for your consistency. I feel like, let me get one more card. Ooh, the heart chakra. I also feel like you're going to be I feel like you're going to be recognized because of your efforts that you've put into your work. It's not going to go unrecognized. Okay, I feel like you're going to be placed out there for people to see. I feel like you're going to be honored. I feel like people really are revering you for who you are. They see you as a very respectable, honorable person. I feel like for some of you, you are very knowledgeable in your job site, and people are going to be going to you for your expertise. You have 1, 2, 3, Four, five, six major arcana cards. I do feel like balance is going to be restored. I feel like harmony is being restored back into your life. That's what you've been waiting on for so long. You have to wait in results. You need some stability within your life, and it's coming. It's there. It's coming. Okay. With you have within love, I feel like some of you are releasing some of the anger and disappointments of the past. I feel like some of you are meeting new people and you're ready to jump out. If you're ready, you may feel emotionally available to start dating someone else, or to leave a relationship. You know, some of you, I feel like maybe you've been scared to leave a relationship, but now you're ready. You don't care. It's like whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I'm going to be good regardless. I feel like you're putting your trust within the universe, and I also feel like you're putting trust back in yourself. That's the very core of it. You're trusting yourself again, and you feel free to trust yourself, and you feel free to be spontaneous. I feel like for some of you, you've been keeping yourself, like I said, in a holding cell, and now just like I'm ready to break free. Okay, so whether that is breaking free from a relationship or breaking free to try something new, with someone else, because I do feel like in some of you, you have somebody else. Let me get another card, and you have the Hermit card. Now this is you coming here. I feel like because you've learned so much about love right now, you learn so much about yourself, what you will take, what you won't take. I feel like you're now, you've established some type of boundaries. When it comes to love and how you love, you're okay now about sticking out, trying love again. I feel like for some of you, maybe you're talking to your daughters or maybe you're talking to your sons about your relationship, some maybe a relationship issue that you have not, maybe it feels like it's been kind of closed. You just, it's something that you just didn't talk about, but now you're ready to open up and talk about it. I feel like you're going to be passing, like I told you, you're going to be passing on information to either it's your younger self or to children. Maybe some of you are mentoring this month or volunteering this month, sharing your story with other people so they can learn from what you had to tell, from what you experienced. When it comes to your finances, I feel like you are rebuilding. You're definitely rebuilding your finances. Okay, let me get another. I'm going to read what this says about number 16. Um, Now we know the Psychic Tarot for the heart is more so for relationships, but I can, put them towards whatever area because you have a relationship with money. I feel like your relationship with money is how you're viewing money is changing. I feel like some of you may experience some type of dramatic change when it comes to money. You may have, it feels as if to me that something may not go through, but I feel like it's for the best. I don't know if you've been waiting on some money or you've been wanting some type of help, but whatever it is, it may, I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's going to come through, but it may be seen as a major disappointment, but I don't feel like it's going to be as bad as what you think it is because you still have people here willing to offer you help. I keep feeling as if there's uh, some of you going to be donating. Some of you are going to be donating. It may be clothes, it may be time, it may be money. I feel like with the Tower card, it's a change in ideas about money or how you see money or how you deal with money. I feel like you're going to be. It's like you're giving it. It feels like to me, whatever something that you had that you placed value on doesn't have that much value to you anymore, and you're willing to either give it away or throw it away. You maybe decluttering during this month. Maybe you're getting for some of you are really, you're recovering from a financial letdown, and so you're trying to rebuild your finances. But I feel like for some of you, like I keep seeing somebody like sift through receipts. Okay, so that may be the issue too. You're sifting through receipts and you're really looking at your spending habits. I feel like something that you place a value on doesn't is not as valuable to you anymore. That's about the best way that I can describe it. And because it's not as valuable to you anymore, you're willing to get rid of it. And this is something that feels like to me that you would have never wanted to get rid of, but it's time now. Okay. But what it does is it clears out space for you to bring in more money. Now, for some of you, it could be like, almost feel like some of you may be selling something that may be considered you thought was precious. Some of you could be pawning a ring, straight up. You could be pawning something, or like, and this is like the final step for you. Um, yeah, I do. I feel like you're pawning something, or you're selling something back. You're taking something back, and it's you don't want it anymore, and it's a big shock to you that you're doing it, but at the same time, it feels as if you have to do it. Okay, that's about the best way that I can describe it. Moving on to your health, you're opening up emotionally. I feel like this is going back to you. You somebody, y'all sharing your story, and it's like an emotional release for you to open up. You're not holding on. You're determined not to hold on to this bad energy anymore. I feel like you are. I feel like a lot of you are going to be more talkative this month. I feel like for some of you, um, definitely more vulnerable. More, you definitely showing more displays of your emotion, which is going to be good because I feel like some people have been wondering what you've been going through, or what's up with you, and you're finally going to be able to tell them, okay, this is what's been going on now. I feel like there's just a release. You're feeling a more emotionally light, spiritually light, physically light. Let me get a card. Yeah. You understand with the crown chakra here, y'all have a lot of chakra work going on right now. Some things I feel like some chakras are really going to start to start spinning, because I feel like for a while it's just been stagnant, it hasn't been moving, but I feel like you're really trying to do that. I feel like for some of you, you're really going to get into meditation. I feel like some of you may be going to counseling. I feel like some of you may be counseling people. You may be telling your testimony at church. I just feel like you may be sharing it. Whoever's willing to listen, I feel like you're gonna be able to tell it, and you're gonna say it without um, any fear of judgment or retribution or shame. It is what it is. Okay. Your self-care cards is magnificent and wait. Again, awaiting results. Honor your resistance. Sometimes no action is the best action of all. Again, I do feel like I said earlier, some of you do feel as if you are in a waiting period. Understand that things are the ball is moving and it's rolling in your court. So try not to get yourself too discouraged. And then also with magnificent, I feel like this is just you're owning your magnificence. That's what it says. The world needs your brilliance and grace. And I feel like the world also needs your wisdom, and remember why you went through this, because I feel like a lot of you went through some really, like I told you were like a lotus flower coming up through the mud. You had to endure a lot of dirty, cruddy situations, but it was only because it was you were being built up now, and so now you're not the student anymore. Because I feel like for some of you, you felt as if you were the student watching other people, and now you're actually elevated to the teacher. Okay, so you're feeling magnificent about it. This is a whole nother level of self love. Hug yourself every day, and hug. Mm, excuse me, hug yourself every day, and love on yourself, because you made it through the trenches, boo.